investigate this incident thoroughly. It's my hope that with all the cameras that they have up on the platform, that is released to the public, and so that everyone could see what hate looks like. And that this hopefully will put an end to it, and that this person or these people who did this will be held accountable for their actions. So thank you.
Deputy Police Commissioner Kevin Smith, NASA. Okay? All right, thanks. All right, Deputy Police Commissioner Kevin Smith, Nassau County Police Department. So as Stephen mentioned, one incident is one incident too many. So anyone who comes here and damages a sign that promotes celebration and diversity has a problem. The Nassau County Police Department takes it serious. We're conducting an investigation along with the MTA police, who we have a great spirit of cooperation with. We definitely intend to see what we can do, find evidence, find video, find something that leads us to the person who's responsible for this. So thank you very much.
Switch.
So just to sum up, there will be a full investigation of this incident. No incident that directs hate at any particular community within the town of Hempstead will be tolerated. We were very proud, I think, to be the first township on Long Island to raise the pride flag at Town Hall. And I will tell you, I can't even express the outpouring of support that we got when we did that. So I will tell any residents of the town of Hempstead, do not be intimidated by this. You have more support than you can imagine, and we will find the perpetrator who directed this incident against your community. Any questions?
I haven't heard that yet. At this point, we have to investigate it a little bit more thoroughly before we can determine that. All right, either way, it's kind of appearing that way, and it certainly seems that way. Thank you.
Yes, and we'll point out that there is a poster right next to this poster, which advertises, I believe, Molloy College. That was not defaced. It was this particular poster that was defaced. So that raises our suspicions that it was, in fact, a targeted attack on this particular community and this particular poster.
On the other side, there is another one that was defaced, or at least was our understanding, and that one's missing now too. So there's a video. I mean, sometimes,
Sure.
obviously it doesn't look good for this person. But
No.
there's a fine line sometimes between criminal mischief.
Right, and in that instance, I would say if these posters have been up for months, perhaps that could be, that could be a factor to look into. But this poster right here just went up on May 22nd. It is fresh, it is new, it was targeted. No question about it. It was targeted because of its message about pride. It was targeted, there's a rainbow on it, it's targeted, it says the LGBT network. There's no question in my mind that this was not, an accident. It was intentional. And it takes a lot of effort to tear a sign like this down. It's not something you could just put your hands or fingers on. You have to come at it with some sort of weapon or some sort of tool. And so the poster, which has been up less than a week, was intentionally targeted. I feel extremely strongly about that.
Has there been any specific threats, letters, emails, social media about this event itself?
Well, one of the incidents that took place, one of the hate incidents that just happened was about an event that we're doing as part of Pride Week that's taken place in Patchogue called Alive After 5. And that letter threatened that there would be trouble if that event went on. So this is, following on the footsteps of that. That was just a couple of weeks ago. And so, there are people out there who want to threaten pride events, who want to threaten LGBT folks, or who want to threaten the LGBT network because we're so visible. And they feel that that's going to make us stop what we're doing. And we can't stop what we're doing. We know about the hate crimes that are on the rise. We know that our kids are being bullied in school more than any other group. and it's more important for us to be out there and more visible. So, following on the footsteps of Patchogue, this is no coincidence, I think, and that we need to be diligent, and we are, and we always are when we put on Pride events, and safety and security are paramount, and they need to be in this world period. But we certainly take extra precaution with Pride events, and that is already in the works for that.
And I'll just add to that, without getting into specific detail, that last year when we hosted Pride events, some of the events in the town of Hempstead, we did receive threats that people wanted to do things to disrupt and maybe harm people at those events. We worked collaboratively with LGBT Network and with the Nassau County Police, and luckily there was nothing came of it. But we have a reason to show additional caution when we see an incident like this close to Pride Week.
And I also just want to, sorry if there are other questions, but I also just want to add one thing, because when this first happened, someone said, oh, this is vandalism. And this is more than vandalism, this is hate. It's meant to send a message of fear. It's meant to send a message to the Long Island community that, don't come to Pride, be afraid. And it's going to do quite the opposite. This is not purely vandalism, this is hate. And I'm really glad that the Nassau County Police Department is going to investigate it with the possibility of it being a hate crime. That is extremely important to start out an investigation like that, because if you don't, it's hard to reclassify a crime as a hate crime once it's been classified something else. So I want to thank the Nassau County Police Department for being on top of this, the MTA Police, the Long Island Railroad, because together we will find the person who did this, and hopefully they are held accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
Are there any other questions?
Yes.
Yes, the poster is going to be replaced. The defaced poster has been taken down, and we are in the process of getting another poster put back up. All right, thank you, everybody.